The following program is presented by Chick-fil-A and Bright Star Credit Union.
Wellington High takes on Suncoast High tonight on School Duel. Welcome to another episode of School Duel, where 50 high schools from Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties competed to be part of the show. The top 20 schools made it to the televised rounds, where they battle it out in an academic tournament for South Florida bragging rights. And the winners walk away with a school trophy from EDCO, a $1,000 check for each student courtesy of Bright Star Credit Union and Chick-fil-A. And continuing this season, each team advancing to the semifinals qualifies for the National Academic Championship. Details on this competition are at QUnlimited.com. Now, with that much at stake, let's go ahead and take a quick peek at the brackets for this week's game. As you see, the second round game features Wellington High versus Suncoast High in what is going to be quite a showdown. The winner between the two schools will be moving on to the quarterfinals. So let's hear it for our two competitors. Exciting. But wait, there's more. During the show, each student will compete in the Chick-fil-A challenge. Here, the student with the most correct answers throughout the show will win Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches for an entire year. Sounds delicious? Making me hungry. All right, let's get started. Our first round is called the warning shot. Here, it's school against school, competing with toss-up questions directed at the entire group. Each question is worth 10 points, and if a question is answered incorrectly, the other school gets one chance to steal the points. All right, schools, prepare for the warning shots. Your first question deals with groups. What educational institution is used as a collective noun for a group of fish? Yes, Christian?
School.
Correct, good job. And we're off. Quotes. Only 3 Americans came out alive, including a woman named Susanna Dickinson, her baby, and Travis's slave. Yes, Brendan?
Alamo.
Correct. Awesome. Musical instruments. Only one instrument in the string section of a standard symphony orchestra is never played with a bow. In Jack and the Beanstalk. Yes, Karen?
The bass.
Incorrect. Wellington, in Jack and the Beanstalk, Jack stole. Caleb?
Harp.
Harp is correct. Heat. Of northeast, northwest, southeast, and southwest, which area has 75% of the USA's oil-heated homes? Yes, Eric?
Northeast.
Correct. All right, I'm going to move on to crime now. What crime consists of the manufacturing of fake money to be passed off? Matthew?
Counterfeiting.
Yes, sir. Good job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the What Am I question, brought to you by the International Game Fish Association. This is where our contestants will be given a clue about something or someone and shown a picture that will slowly reveal itself. The first school to buzz in and answer correctly will get the points. So here goes. Herbert Hoover became nationally known for his relief work when this body of water flooded in 1927. Yes, Matthew?
Colorado River.
Incorrect. Wellington, I'll finish the question. A historic flood that put, yes, Brendan?
The Mississippi River.
Yes, sir. Good job. And just a little tidbit about the Mississippi River. The Mississippi is the 4th longest and the 10th largest river in the world. We're going to move on. Solar system time now. What is the smallest planet? Christian?
Pluto.
Incorrect. Suncoast. Karen?
Mercury.
Yes, ma'am. Good job. Moving along to jobs. Drill, fill, and bill is a whimsical description of what profession? Brendan?
Construction.
Incorrect. Suncoast. Roman?
Carpentry.
No, it's dentistry. Drill, fill, and bill. All right, moving along. Little joke there. Legislation. Many businesses have reduced their size to less than 50 full-time employees, reduced their employees' working hours to 30 or less per week, or both, in order to avoid the financial penalties required by what legislation that would otherwise require those businesses to offer their employees health insurance? Yes, Brendan?
Obamacare.
Yes, look at that. All right, we're gonna move on to U.S. states. Oh, no, we're not, because that's the buzzer, and that means the end to the warning shot round, with Wellington leading 60 points to Suncoast's 20 points. But don't go anywhere, because we'll be right back with more School Duel after these messages. Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.
Improve your money skills with Brightstar University. At Brightstar University, people of all ages can log in to learn more about finances. Just choose your age-specific category and pick from a collection of interactive financial topics, including the Visa Financial Football Game, where your team scores by answering money management questions. Just go to www.brightstaru.com. Brightstar University is brought to you by Brightstar Credit Union, proud sponsor of School Duel on BECON-TV.
In 1973, Chick-fil-A founder Truett Cathy created the Leadership Scholarship Program,
encouraging Chick-fil-A restaurant employees to further their education.
Since then, Chick-fil-A has awarded more than $28 million in scholarships
to team members who excel in the classroom, serve their communities,
demonstrate a solid work ethic, and possess a desire to lead.
So we say, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Truett. It means a lot.
Chick-fil-A is the proud corporate partner of the pursuit of higher education.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
Welcome back. Thanks for joining us here at School Duel. The first round of action ended with Wellington leading 60 points to Suncoast's 20 points. Now, before we begin the second round, let's go ahead and take a minute to meet this week's competitors from each school. Let's start with the Wellington Wolverines. We're going to start off with Brendan, who's a junior. Now, Brendan, you've been in school for a while now. Is there a special teacher who you would like to give a shout out to?
Yes, my band director, the marvelous Miss Mary Ozer.
Oh, I like that shout out. It sounded very special. All right, and next to you we have Eric, who is a junior. Eric, same question for you.
Mr. Wei Chen, he's a real influence on me.
Very nice. Now, next to Eric, we have his older brother by 46 minutes, identical twin, Christian. You're a junior as well. Who are you going to shout out?
My English teacher for the past 2 years, and also our coach, Mr. Lobsher.
Sounds good. I'm sure they're going to feel special to hear their names on television. And the captain of Wellington's team, we have the older brother of all things, of Eric and Christian. How exciting is that? We have Caleb, who's a senior. Caleb, who would you like to shout out?
I'd like to do a shout out to my math teacher, Mr. Salvador Musinho.
Sounds good. All right, now that we met Wellington, let's give them a big round of applause. And let's move on and meet their challengers. They are the Suncoast Chargers. Welcome. We're going to start off with Matthew, who's a senior. Matthew, who would you like to give a special shout out to?
I'm most partial to my grand professor, Randall Oddie, who I derive most of my calc knowledge from.
Wow, that sounds very intellectual. Very nice. All right, next to you we have Ryan, who's a junior. Ryan, tell us, who would you like to shout out?
I'd like to send a shout out to our excellent substitute coach right over here, Mr. Loffer, also known as Loft Dog.
Oh, I love that. I love the snapping of the fingers. That was pretty cool. All right, Karen, you're a sophomore, and who are you going to shout out?
I'd like to shout out my lovely math coach, and unfortunately she can't be here today, Dr. Mary Jo Murray.
But she could definitely watch the show, so she'll hear her shout out. So that's awesome. And last but not least, we have the captain of Suncoast's team. His name is Roman, and he is a senior. Roman, who are you shouting out?
I'd like to give a shout out to my physics teacher, Mr. Murray, whose class is electrifying.
Oh, I like it, I like it. And shout out to all of our teachers. We appreciate everything that you do every day. And now that we know everyone, let's go ahead and move on to round two, the joust. Here, one player from each school competes head-to-head with a 10-point toss-up question. The player that wins then gets 3 bonus questions with their school, worth 5, then 10, and then 15 points. All right, schools, it's time to joust. Caleb, Roman, come on down. Nice Nice friendly handshake there. Gentlemen, here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. Name this ancient Greek storyteller credited with a number of fables, including The Boy Who Cried Wolf and The Tortoise and the Hare. Yes, Caleb?
Aesop.
Yes, sir. Good job. All right, Wellington, the following bonus questions all deal with animals in Aesop's fables. Your first bonus question, 5 points. In an Aesop's fable, it deceives a sheep by wearing sheep's clothing. Yes, Eric?
Wolf.
Yes, good job. Here's your second bonus question worth 10 points. What animal is killed because it cannot lay golden eggs fast enough? Eric?
Goose.
Yes. Good job. Your third bonus question is worth 15 points. This insect watched an ant store food for the winter without storing any himself. Caleb?
Grasshopper.
Yes, awesome job. Let's move on to Karen and Christian. Come on down. It is your turn to joust. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. What art term is defined by New York's Museum of Modern Art as the technique of creating 3D objects from gluing together cut-up newspaper? Yes, Karen?
Is it a collage?
Incorrect. Christian, you can guess. All right, it's paper mache. But don't go anywhere. I have another question for you. What art term is defined by New York's Museum of Modern Art as a rough preliminary version of a composition? Karen?
Is it a sketch?
Yes, it is. Good job, Karen. All right, Suncoast. The following bonus questions all deal with art terms defined by the Museum of Modern Art. Your first bonus question is worth 5 points. A large painting on a wall or ceiling. Yes, Karen?
A mural.
Yes, good job. Here's your second bonus question worth 10 points. A descriptive term applied to live presentations by artists. Karen?
Is it a performance?
Yes, good job. Bonus question number 3 worth 15 points. What is defined as a component of paint that creates uniform consistency or cohesion? That's a binder. All right, Ryan, Eric, come on down. It's your turn to joust. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. Although he never won a Super Bowl with the Miami Dolphins, this NFL Hall of Famer is considered one of the, yes, Ryan?
Dan Marino.
Of course, very good. All right, Suncoast, we're back with you. The following bonus questions all deal with our favorite, Dan Marino. Bonus question number 1 worth 5 points. While in the NFL, what unlucky number did Dan Marino wear? Yes, Roman?
13.
Yes, good job. Here's your second bonus question worth 10 points. In his junior year of college, Marino finished 4th in voting for this prestigious college football award. Ryan?
The Heisman.
Yes, good job. Here's your third bonus question. It's worth 15 points. What Pennsylvania college did Marino attend? Roman?
Penn State.
Incorrect. It's University of Pittsburgh. All right. We now have Matthew and Brendan. Come on down. It is your turn to joust. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. Senator John McCain ran for president in 2008. Who defeated him to become, yes, Brendan?
Barack Obama.
Correct. Awesome. We're now with Wellington. In the following bonus questions, Wellington, you will be given the losing candidate of a U.S. presidential election. Name the winner. Bonus question number 1 is worth 5 points. Jimmy Carter ran for re-election in 1980. Who defeated him to become, yes, Brendan?
Ronald Reagan.
Yes, awesome job. Bonus question number 2 is worth 10 points. Richard Nixon first ran for president in 1960. Yes, Brendan?
John F. Kennedy.
Yes, you know your presidents, huh? Bonus question number 3 is worth 15 points. Thomas Dewey ran for president in 1948. What incumbent president defeated, Brendan?
Harry Truman.
All right, good job, Brendan. And there's our buzzer. That means the end to the joust. We do have Wellington holding on to its lead. They now have 140 points. Suncoast has 70 points. So don't go anywhere because we'll be right back with more School Duel after these messages. Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.
We love magnet programs!
From elementary to high school, Broward County Public Schools magnet programs provide extra opportunities and experiences for students in specific fields of study. International Baccalaureate, Military Academy, Montessori, Performance and Visual Arts, Sciences, and many others. The programs are free. Shop early for your child's education. Apply online today at browardschools.com. Broward County Public Schools magnet programs.
Missing school? You're missing out. Regular attendance equals education, and education equals success.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
School Duel, where local high schools match wits to see who will be this year's School Duel champion. The second round match has Wellington competing against Suncoast. Wellington is leading with 140 points. Suncoast has 70 points. We're now ready for the rapid fire round. During this round, the teams will receive a category of questions to answer within 60 seconds. Each question is worth 10 points, and if any questions are answered incorrectly, the other school will have the opportunity to steal the points. Now, since Suncoast is trailing, they will pick their category. Today's choices are starts with E or starts with G. So which category would you like, Suncoast?
Starts with G.
Sounds good, Roman. It's all yours. Starts with G. In this category, Suncoast, the answer contains a word that starts with the letter G. Remember, you have 60 seconds to answer these questions worth 10 points each. You ready? Well, let's cue music and begin. Emeralds, sapphires, and diamonds, for example.
Gems.
Synonym for thankful.
Grateful.
It's seen around the edge of a roof or the edge of a bowling lane.
Gutter.
It's equal to 128 liquid ounces.
Gallon.
Fish use these to breathe.
Gills.
What a judge bangs at the end of a case.
Gavel.
A round ball representation of Earth.
A globe.
American Idiot Band.
Green Day.
6-letter word that means tacky in English but left in French.
Garish.
Mafia movie about the Corleone family.
The Godfather.
Very good. You got through all of your questions. You only missed one question. So, Wellington, let's see if you know the answer to this. 6-letter word that means tacky in English but left in French. Well, the answer is gauche. All right, Wellington starts with E. In this category, the answer contains a word that starts with the letter E. Remember, you do have 60 seconds to answer these questions worth 10 points each. So finger on the buzzer, and let's begin. A short trip to the grocery store or gas station.
Errand.
To etch a name or design into a material. Object standing up, an artist's painting.
Easel.
Dr. Seuss food that goes with ham.
Eggs.
Flightless bird, often seen in Australia.
Emu.
Adjective describing people more than 80 years of age.
Elderly.
Adjective meaning hard to find, like a criminal.
Evasive.
Branch of science that deals with the study of insects. This prolific inventor was dubbed the Wizard of Menlo Park.
Edison.
A female sheep.
You.
All right, good job, Wellington. You got through all of your questions. You only missed one question. You missed 2 questions. All right, Suncoast, here you go. To etch a name or design into a material, Karen?
Engrave.
Good job. And branch of science that deals with the study, Brian?
Entomology.
Entomology is correct. Good job, both teams. And that buzzer means the end to the rapid fire round. We still have Wellington holding on to its lead of 220 points now. Suncoast now has 180 points. But let's go ahead and take a short break, and then we will be back for the final showdown. Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.
In 1973, Chick-fil-A founder Truett Cathy created the Leadership Scholarship Program,
encouraging Chick-fil-A restaurant employees to further their education.
Since then, Chick-fil-A has awarded more than $28 million in scholarships
To team members who excel in the classroom, serve their communities,
demonstrate a solid work ethic, and possess a desire to lead.
So we say, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Truett. It means a lot.
Chick-fil-A is the proud corporate partner of the pursuit of higher education.
Improve your money skills with Bright Star University. At Bright Star University, people of all ages can log in to learn more about finances. Just choose your age-specific category and pick from a collection of interactive financial topics, including the Visa Financial Football Game, where your team scores by answering money management questions. Just go to www.brightstaru.com. Bright Star University is brought to you by Bright Star Credit Union, proud sponsor of School Duel on BECON-TV.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
Thanks for joining us. We are back with School Duel. We've got a good second round match going as Wellington clings to its lead over Suncoast. Current score, 220 to 180. It is now time for the final showdown. This is the last round. Schools go against each other again with toss-up questions, but this time these toss-up questions are now worth 20 points each. So remember, if a question is answered incorrectly, the other school can steal the points. All right, schools, this is for a spot in the quarterfinals. It is time for the final showdown. First question deals with engineers. What Frenchman, who later had a major landmark named after him, served as the structural engineer? Yes, Karen?
Gustav Eiffel.
Correct. Lyrics. Jimi Hendrix' song, Third Stone from the Sun, refers to which planet? Ryan?
Earth.
TV. Actor Alec Baldwin produced more than 90 episodes of what former, Karen?
30 Rock.
U.S. companies. In 1914, what American car company began paying its workers? Yes, Brendan?
Ford.
Artists. Name this artist whose paintings of Boy Scouts and other scenes from American life were often, Karen?
Norman Rockwell.
Government. What is the total number of the seats in the U.S. Senate? Yes, Brendan?
100.
Greece. Name the city of ancient Greece where the Parthenon was built, Karen?
Athens.
Insects. A new drug made from the stomach bacteria of its healthier specimens may reduce the disease known as foul brood that has killed millions of them in recent years. Name this insect important in the human food chain. Yes, Caleb?
Bees.
Universities. Princeton and Rutgers are two of America's oldest universities. In which state are they located? Yes, Caleb?
New Jersey.
Movies. Rated at 97% on Rotten Tomatoes, this 2013 movie put George Clooney and Sandra Bullock. Yes, Karen?
Gravity.
Landmarks. Its new library boasts material on colonial America. Yes, Brendan?
The Smithsonian.
Incorrect. Suncoast. The American Revolution, the Confederation years, and life in the 18th century. Name, yes, Karen?
The Library of Congress.
Incorrect. It's Mount Vernon. Novel deaths. How did Sidney Carton meet his death? Yes, Karen?
He was guillotined.
Songs. The famous poem Auld Lang Syne is often sung at midnight on, Karen?
New Year's Eve.
Musical instruments. Each of its strings is a fifth higher or lower than the string above. Yes, Roman?
Guitar.
Incorrect. Wellington. Is a fifth higher or lower than the string above or below it. It has an end pin on the bottom used to keep it in place on the floor. Yes, Eric?
Double bass.
Incorrect. I'm talking about a cello. College football. Called the granddaddy of them all. Name this oldest bowl game played in Pasadena, California. That is, yes, Brendan?
The Rose Bowl.
Dates. In leap years in the Gregorian calendar, what is the 366th day of, yes, Brendan?
February 29th.
Incorrect. Suncoast. What is the 366th day of the year? Karen?
December 31st.
Correct. Construction. Spanish or mission tile is traditionally made of what material? Karen?
Marble.
Incorrect. Wellington? Answer would be clay. Authors. One type of this organizing system uses Roman numerals for main concepts, capital letters for subtopics, and regular, yes, Roman?
Outline.
Diet. A diet rich in what mineral helps treat anemia? Yes, Caleb?
Iron.
Elections. What U.S. state has the most electoral votes? Brendan?
California.
6-letter words. Football players are using it when they talk about a cover to defense, while computers nerds use it to talk about malware and open source. Give this 6-letter word commonly used to mean a set of vocabulary used only in a certain profession. Matthew?
Jargon.
States. It has per capita 14 times the number of airplanes as the rest of the U.S. Yes, Brendan?
Washington.
Incorrect. Suncoast. 1/3 of its 650,000 people have no access to any roads. Name the state. Roman?
Oregon.
Incorrect. It's Alaska we're talking about. There's the buzzer, and that sound brings an end to the second round school duel match as Suncoast comes from behind and steals the lead. They are ending the show with 400 points, but Wellington played an amazing game, ending the show with 360 points. Now, Suncoast, this win is putting you into the quarterfinals. So great job. And of course, great job to everyone today. This also brings an end to the Chick-fil-A challenge, and today's winner is, drum roll please, Karen! Congratulations! Congratulations on your Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches for an entire year. Now, at this time, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors for making School Duel possible, and of course, you at home for watching. And don't forget to check out our website at schoolduel.tv, where you can find out even more about all of the schools involved this year, as well as vote on who you thought was the player of the week for today's game. And of course, use hashtag SchoolDuel to contact us through social media. But most importantly, make sure that you tune in next week to School Duel, Thursday night at 7 p.m. as Spanish River High takes on West Boca High in the next second round match. Goodbye, everyone.
School Duel was brought to you by Chick-fil-A and Bright Star Credit Union.
Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.